What's up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys once again, but this time with a Puzzles and Dragons video because we're going to talk about my experience with Puzzles and Dragons. Because, well, my channel hits nine years in a couple of days, and with this video, I want to just celebrate my overall experience with Puzzles and Dragons and how much it's brought to the table. So for the most part, a lot of people have now flooded to the channel because I started posting Puzzle Dragon stuff on the Instagram, and people are loving it. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying it because I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you guys. Um, some of my biggest highlights, honestly, have just been through the positive feedback from the community, how amazing the community has been, and I think a good portion of my subs are Puzzle and Dragons players. I think a lot of the people who watch it are Puzzle and Dragons players, so that's even more better. And it gives me something to do outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank God. So, with that said and done, I think a lot of people want to just know where I am in terms of stats. So this is my play history. If it loads right, there we go. Um, with Puzzle and Dragons, my current rank, my experiences, my just everything that you need to know, or just for me to show off. This is pretty much all of it in terms of Puzzles and Dragons. And every time you come here to the play history, it will show you the last team leader you used, or the last team, the leader of the last team you were on. So I think this one was Tachibana, and I think I do have Tachibana's team already up and set. So just to show off the teams, like this is pretty much all my teams, Tachi's and everybody's, and this is mostly most of my favorite monsters as well. When you see a lot of variety of them, you'll see some of them in multiples just because they have really good effects, they have really good stats, and they just really help support the team and keep the team going. And what I do try to do my best of is have like a lot of variety with it. I think it's a lot more easier depending on how well established your monster box is. And a lot of people who play Puzzle Dragons will always tell you that um, it always relies on your monster box, how very solid your team is, and scaling up, ranking up. That's pretty much what's part of any game is achieving higher stats and achieving higher capabilities. And with this game, you see it and it shows, and that's part of the reason why I still play Puzzles and Dragons to this day. Because when I do achieve, it shows. When I do, like, even if I have my lows, there's still some highs somewhere. And it's just an amazing scenario of everything. So, once you go through the monster box itself, I'm not going to choose any particular cards to point out. I'm just going to scroll through. Just because it's a lot more time, because like a lot more easier that way. Because you can see all my boxes, and I don't all the box face that I have, and you can see all the monsters that I have so far. And I'm gonna go slow in case people wanted to see exactly which ones are which. But for the most part, like you see how the teams are built, you see pretty much everyone here is mostly favorited is on the team. If not on the team, they're gonna be on the team pretty soon. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like it's a really chill, really fun game. Um, from my experience over the last 5 years with it, 4 or 5 years with it, um, it's an amazing game. I do have to say that the biggest thing I have to say in terms of change is that it made a lot of things easier to get, but the farming is like so tedious. You have to tediously farm to get a lot of the good stuff. You do have to put work into it. So never let that stop you. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Um, if you have dupes, I would say keep a lot of dupes unless you have multiples of those. Unless they have like super special awakenings and stuff. There, you can toss to the monster point box, or just hold on to a lot of them and hope the monster exchange comes around, because that's been a big thing for a lot of people too. But I wish they had a lot more variation with the monster exchanges, like you can exchange Pantheon cards for Pantheon cards instead of having to just drop out Godfest exclusives for other Godfest exclusives or Pacific monsters from a Pantheon that you normally can't attain. Because there's a lot of trash Pantheon cards that I wish I could like trade in for better trash Pantheon cards or better trash collab cards. Um, I think for the most part, honestly, like with all of the crazy things that has happened because of Puzzles and Dragons, I do want to just say thank you to everyone who does watch my videos and supports the videos because it's so much work. Like this is like my fifth time recording this because I've had technical hiccups, graphic hiccups. People were calling, texting. It was crazy and madness. But I still somehow managed to give you guys a good video and push through at the end. Alright, so that's pretty much all of my favorites. The rest of the box, for the most part, is just like Evo materials and stuff, and me getting stuff ready for other Evo materials. So, um, let's go to my achievements. You won't see a crown here. I'm sorry. That's just so much work. And it's just crazy how much work you have to do for a crown. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Just because I'm not that skilled enough to go get the crown. So, like, cause when I do ranked dungeons, honestly, I just go in for ranked dungeons and just get it over with. Degrees of difficulty. Oh yeah, these are pretty much just the ones that I need the better scores of, or I need a crown. Or some of them I just need to play the technical machines and dungeons and stuff. But I'm not in a rush. And like I pretty much finished all the way up to mythical in terms of that. And then there's a 6-year quest and stuff, but for the most part I haven't really done much of that either. So don't be too surprised here. So yeah. My overall thoughts and opinions on Pad, it's completely changed over the last couple of years. Did it get better? In some areas. Did it get worse? In some areas. Um, I think it's a big breather from Yu-Gi-Oh! And all the crazy that I'll be talking about in that video. So God, we talking about a lot of that in that video. Um, I really just want to thank everyone for all the support and all the things that you guys have helped me with. When it comes to Puzzle Dragons, I have seen a good chunk of the community. It's been a great chunk of the community and great help from it. Um, I still have a long ways to go, just like anyone else. And I'm ready for it. And I can't wait to see what other adventures Pad gives us and what new things will be offered. And can't wait for my next group of pools and stuff like that, because I'll be showing all of that off in video as well. Um, in terms of returning to Puzzles and Dragons, in terms of live streams, it's like I said in the video, if no one comes to them, then they're not going to happen because no one can guarantee that they're going to come. I just can't guarantee that I'll do a live stream. I think a lot of people did enjoy having me live stream, like the quest dungeons and stuff like that, but it's just too much of a hassle to get people in, and it's just not going to happen. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll record dungeons and stuff while I do the team showcases. It'll help with that. But other than that, that's probably about it. Um, if I were to rate Puzzles and Dragons, give it a solid 8 out of 10. I think primarily the two missing is because the REM is always randomized. You're never going to get guaranteed anything good um, unless it's like a guaranteed 10 stones. But even then, that's stretching it. Um, I don't play multiplayer, so I really don't have much. I don't play multiplayer anymore at all. I used to play multiplayer, but it was harder to find people to play with. I don't like having to rely on another player if I can just do it myself. Um, is also part of the reason. And a lot of people like to throw the whole meta game words around, like the phrase the meta game, and I really don't. Honestly, my opinion, I don't really think Puzzle Dragons can have a meta game when it's only like a single player. And most of the time, the updates and stuff is just to help with um, like programming fixes, buffs and debuffs. Because I think a lot of cards do need buffs and debuffs here and there, but it just relies on so much of the quote metagame that Puzzle Dragons is supposed to have. But it's kind of like it's like it's not even a real multiplayer situation because it's just like 3 players clearing the same dungeon together and trying to see how fast each stage can do it, or if they can help the other get through it and stuff like that. So yeah, I think even for the most part, that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to really say. I've gotten where I've gotten. I'm glad I've gotten here, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for Pat and me and my Puzzle and Dragons account. I'm a Puzzle and Dragons account, and I should say. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Can't wait to see you guys in my next video because the next one after this will be the Yu-Gi-Oh video, and I know that's gonna be crazy and chaos, and I gotta get ready for that. So, thank you guys for watching so much. And HPJ signing out. Take care.